me. Again, it's going to be a real raw one through here. I want you to see it as it is, nothing cut out, nothing done. So hopefully from now on you've realised that it's all about systems in the salon, and it's the key to what we need to do. So second to that is, how do you get the team involved? You've got to do team meetings. I did mine every single week without fail. I did on a Friday morning, 9 till 10. I crossed out the busiest day of the week. So for most of you, it's a Thursday. Friday was my busiest day of the week, and we crossed that out. And we had a team meeting, so we carried on. Anything that got broken down, any complaints that came along, we fixed that. So my very first team meeting, I got a big whiteboard and I wrote on there 650,000. And I said to the staff, this is what I need to do. I told them the big picture. I think the big picture is so important with your staff. I think they'll relish it and they'll grab it and they'll run with it. Don't be scared that they're going to think you got all the money. They don't know what the bills are. They don't know what you're paying yourself. But they need to know. I started off very, very simply. 650 was the heading. That's what we need to take. And I sat down, looked at the team and said, what I expect you to do, what I expect you to do, and I'll work my nellies off to get you up into that standard, I said to the junior, and I'll get you earning this much at the end of the year. They're so excited. They were so great. They need to reason why. They need a belief. They need a goal just like you do. And they needed that. They needed to know. So I told them, each scene is going to take 150. And when you do, this is the sort of wage you can accept. I mean, my wage bill was 30%, so they're on 50 grand a year. I mean, they're happy, I'm happy, we're all happy. So I told them their contribution was 150. But that's still not enough for them, so I had to break it down. So I'm breaking it down to smaller bites. So it's around 3,000 a week. Oh, we can do that, they're thinking. Well, your average bill is 100, so that's 30 clients a week. Oh, we can do that as well. It's breaking it down for the bite size for these staff members. They need to know in their world what they can do. They don't know how big 150,000 is. They need to be broken down. So they need to know how achievable it actually is. That's the key. And I held weekly single meetings to help them. I got in there first thing in the morning and I did the numbers and I told them every single morning how they're traveling, how good they're doing, and how great they are towards the end. If they're on target and if they're not. So there's a reason for that. They need to know how far they've traveled and if they're going to make it or not. It keeps a good pep talk. And every Friday we had a team meeting and they all knew where we were. The whole idea of this is keeping your staff informed at every single milestone that you need to. We all need goals. It's paramount to the salon and so do the team. We reached our first figure in the first year. It was amazing for me. I didn't expect, my plan was year 2, it was amazing. I didn't realise when you give these people all the power and the ammo, they will fly and they will. But don't get me wrong, it's not easy, otherwise everyone will be doing it. But if you're serious, you're really serious about turning your salon around and really serious about hitting these numbers, it's easy. It really is easy. When I do my one-to-one coaching, I'm amazed within the first month how salons get turned around so fast. Not because anything I do with magical powers, it's the fact that someone is keeping them focused on their goals. And keeping yourself focused on the goals is the key. So if you can keep yourself focused on the goals, you don't need a coach. I'm just there to be accountable and give you some of my tools. It's very easy to manifest it when you focus enough on it. All my staff knew what was paramount. They all knew my goal, they knew my dream, they knew how my salon was going to look, smell and feel when it was finished, and it was. And the same with the clients. When I advertised for clients, I had the same meaning. I pretended I was a big business, I pretended I was a professional, I pretended I was 10 years old, even though the salon was only 1. It didn't make any difference. We retrained all new staff on every single element in the salon. After we systemised everything in the salon, it went into a salon policies book. Not your normal salon policy book. My salon policy book's only 1 page big. The rest of the page is a training manual. For our first year apprentice, we have a start and finish date. We know exactly what you're going to be like at the end of the first year. And if you get it done sooner, you become a second year quicker. We have this training schedule done. And every single person that comes into my salon, regardless if you have my first year or me, we foil the same, we cut the same, we do consultations the same. It makes life very, very easy for the staff. People want to be able to have repetition. They want to be able to come in and know it takes a certain amount of time. We got our timings down pat. Where other salons were taking 4 hours, we were doing it in 2.5. In and out, week after week after week after week, regardless if we were busy, regardless if we were quiet. 2.5 hours flat. It was systemized beautifully. We had everything on time and every result was guaranteed every single time. It turned out that some of my junior staff got busier than me. They did the work the same. It managed me to have time to step back and take control of the reins. It just got easier. Staff morale was always high. Client morale was always high. I promise you, if you do the same, if you take your business that serious, you'll get the same results. If you do require more information though, you can click the link down below and book an appointment with me, and I'm more than happy to talk to you for 30 minutes. More than happy for you to pick my brains. If you want some extra coaching, I'm more than happy to talk about that as well. So I wish you all the best success in the world, and think about systemizing every single element. Take away human error as much as you can and put it into a system. It's the only way I believe that it works. Until then, rock on and keep yourself going.